awesome. Every day, all day. This is how. This is 97.9, the BOX.
Wow, by the way, I like your microphone. That is so dope.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's kind of broken. It's got like a dent. I hope that's fine.
By the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Young Jas. I work for 97.9 The Box at night in Houston. Have you been to Houston?
No, never.
Well, we definitely have to get you out to Houston, but we're going to do some virtual things today. How have you been?
I'm good, thank you. You know, just living, surviving, trying to do my thing.
You're at home?
Yeah, I am. I'm at home at the moment. London. Trying to travel, trying to come over to the US very, very soon.
How has it been over there in London? Because are you guys like pretty open? Things are opened up now?
No. Everything's closed. We only have like supermarkets and like corner stores and like nothing's open. Literally nothing's open.
So you guys have actually been quarantining for like a year.
Yeah. Well, we opened up in like we opened up a few times. So in summertime, like July, opened up for a month and then closed it again. Then in October, it was open again and they closed it again. So they've just been playing around with us, really. Just doing everything.
It's weird, but we're super wide open here in Texas. Like everything's open pretty much. And they took away our mask mandate. So it's not even mandatory that you have to wear a mask. But most people are like, you know, like courtesy still wearing it because that's crazy. But it's a totally different world over here. Don't come yet.
No. I don't think I'm ready. You know?
Don't come just yet. How often do you normally come to the States? Like before all this?
Well, before COVID, it was like every 2 months. I was actually in LA in October for the month, just writing and just creating content and stuff. But yeah, before that, it was like every 2 months for at least like 8 months.
Oh, so you're here a lot. That's good. In LA at least. So we got to talk about your music. Of course, I'm a huge fan of the major mantras. I've listened to those in the morning, get my day started. So we talk about that. But also I have to ask you about your name. So Tiana Major9, how did you come up with the Major 9, like the last part of your stage name?
So when I was coming out of college, I knew I've always known I wanted to do music, but when I was coming out of college and I was of the legal age to perform in bars and stuff here in the UK, it's 18. So once I finished college, I was just like, you know what, I need a name that people can remember. I need a stage name. I really want to be an artist properly, so I need to do this properly. And I was just brainstorming with my brother one night, and he referenced Alicia Keys and how like her name actually isn't Keys, like that's not her last name. It's Keys because she plays the piano. And I was like, oh, that's actually so cool. I didn't think about that. Like I genuinely didn't think about that. So we was fiddling around with names and stuff, and he was like, oh, what about Tiana Major9? I was like, it didn't sound weird. Like it sounded cool. It sounded very different. Yeah, it wasn't one of those things that needed to grow on me. Like as soon as I heard it, I was like, that's actually quite cool. So yeah, that's how it came about, really. And it's just
stumbled upon it, but it's a good fit. This might be a dumb question, but for someone who is not musically inclined, what is a major 9? Like, what is the sound of it? Or is it like a key or?
Yeah, so it's a chord. Basically, a chord is a combination of notes that make up music. Like it makes up everything that you hear is made up of chords, unless it's just the melody, which is just whatever, I don't know. So the major 9 is a chord with a additional note on top of it, so it gives it more of like a jazzy feel. It gives it more of a jazzy kind of uplifting sound.
Do you play any instruments as well?
No, not at the moment. I'm learning how to play the guitar, and I've just started getting into producing. So no, I can't play anything yet, but I'm just learning.
What about your brother? Since he came up with it, does he play music?
Yeah. My brother plays the guitar, and he's the one that's actually been teaching me, especially we don't live together, so he's been teaching me over Skype.
Wow, that's great. Y'all are utilizing it though in a good way. So you haven't even been able to see your own family?
Yeah, so my brother, he lives outside of London. He lives really, really, really far. So I don't see him often. But yeah, I've seen my mum so often. My dad, they come round. Yeah, I see everybody.
Okay, so now we got to talk about Major Mantras because I love it. Like, I think I had already been listening to your music and stuff before, and then I stumbled across the mantras, and I was like, this is amazing. So, how did you come up with the concept that you wanted to like put it as a part of a project?
So the affirmations are already a part of my EP at Sixes and Sevens, and yeah, people really responded well to them, which was quite like, yeah, they are helpful, but I really didn't expect it, especially because like as interludes on the project, they were an afterthought. Like it was very much, okay, we need interludes, coming up to the deadline. And I was trying out a few things and it just wasn't working. And I just got on the mic and I just said the things that were on my heart. So yeah, I was really, really surprised that people enjoyed them as much as they did. So yeah, it made sense to just put a few more on the project and release it as its own thing. I also did like a 7-day self-love thing, which was dedicated, affirmation from the EP was dedicated to each day. So yeah, that was fun.
Did you do it on Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram. Yeah.
Nice. So how important are affirmations to you for people who maybe don't practice them or, they don't know the purpose?
Very, 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 very important. I have anxiety, so it just calms me down. Yeah, it really calms me down, and it reminds me that everything that I'm going through is a part of my journey. This is my feelings, and I have to listen to my feelings. And yeah, it's not like I realized that my feelings are neither good or bad. They just are. They're just my feelings. So, yeah, it calms me down and it reminds me of who I am,
So do you meditate?
You know what? I actually don't meditate as much as I should. I used to. Yeah, I know, but I'm very much like interested in meditating. I'm gonna start getting into it a bit more because it's helpful. It is helpful.
It's helpful to help like clear your mind and all that stuff. I saw you on Twitter too talking about master numbers. What are master numbers?
So I just learned about this. My auntie just told me about it the other day. I don't fully know what it means, but I've been looking up my life path number, which basically is like your birthday. You add up all the numbers in your birthday and you like
find out what it means about you.
Yeah, it basically tells you about like who you're going to be and who you're destined to be. So my life path number is 3, and it says that people with life path number 3 are very creative and very like determined to like have fun and also like inspire and be inspired, and just they're very much into art. So yeah, it was very interesting. I'm still doing my research though.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Master numbers. Everybody should do some research on that and see. Yeah. And you were talking about being inspired and determination and stuff. And you said that even before college, you knew that you wanted to be an artist?
Yeah, definitely. From the age of 5, like I've always wanted to sing.
You grew up like you're in your household, there was singing and stuff? Yeah,
my mum, she went to like a vocal singing workshop. And she was very much interested in singing. I don't think she wanted to be like an artist or anything, but she had a love for and a passion for music and singing. So she just did this thing. And when she came home after the lessons, we would like, I don't know, practice what she learned in the class, and she would just teach me. So.
And that's how you fell in love with it?
Yeah, because she would come home and she would have to learn songs to sing it in the next lesson and stuff like that. She would like have lyric sheets as well. This was before obviously social media and like phones and stuff. So she would come home with like printed lyrics and like a CD, and she'll put it on, and I would learn breathing techniques and songs.
Really. What did your mom think about you being a huge artist now, Grammy nominated, everything?
I think on one hand, like she's very much like not surprised that it's happened, but on another hand, like she's very happy for me. She's very, very happy. This is something that she's also invested in as well. So I think she's proud that it actually worked. Like all of those times we had to wake up early to go to performing arts school, and just her reaching in her pocket when she had no money, like to even push me. It's all paid off, and it's going to pay off even more. So yeah, she's proud.
Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, now we have to talk about your debut EP at Sixes and Sevens. So what is that? What does the title mean?
Okay, so at Sixes and Sevens basically means to be at a state of total confusion. And yeah, so
I had no clue.
yeah, so yeah, I used it in my project because at that stage of my life, or at this stage of my life, I find love very confusing. Like the whole concept of like self-love and like romantic love, and just like loving friends. Like love is very confusing. It's very, very confusing. There's so many different types. And yeah, so yeah, I named my project that because it was a project full of love songs.
And I love the
song.
Especially collide too as well. How did you and EarthGang link up to do that collab?
So Motown were responsible for producing the soundtrack for Queen and Slim, and my A&R, she presented Collide to me, and it was already written and already like not ready to go, but like it was what did you say?
Like arranged or something?
Yeah, it was already arranged. There was Olu from EarthGang, his vocals already on it, and she sent me the song, and she asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. And I wasn't sure, but then
really?
I fell in love with it.
You have to think twice about it.
Oh, because I didn't write on it, and I'm a songwriter. I consider myself a songwriter, and that would have been the first time I've sang something that I like. That would have been the first time I would have released something that I didn't write anything on. But the song was actually perfect. So yeah, and I'm so glad I did it because it's beautiful. Olu is an amazing artist, and it's timeless. Honestly, it's undeniable and timeless. If I do say so myself.
Absolutely, and the movie was so good too. Of course, did you guys have like a premiere or anything for the movie?
Yeah, so there was one in London that I went to, and there was also one in the US, but I didn't get to go to that one because I missed my flight.
Oh my God, why did you miss your flight? Was it an accident?
It was an accident. That was the first time ever. Like I was supposed to, it's a long story, but long story short, I had to go and get, I had to go to Canada for a few hours and then come back and then make the premiere. But yeah, I missed it. And that was one of the worst days of my life at that point because Beyonce was there and Rihanna. So, but you know what? What's for me is for me. You know, I wasn't supposed to be there, so it's cool.
What's for you, it's for you, and then that just means that you'll meet them in an even better setup, even better way. That's all.
Absolutely,
it happens for a reason, so it had to be some reason why. Speaking of some artists too, are there any artists that you're going to be collabing with in the future? I see SZA. I know you guys see you guys on Instagram and stuff. I think we need the SZA collab for sure.
I would love that. She's an amazing artist, like, and an incredible songwriter. She seems so lovely. So I can't wait for that link up. That would be so sick. But I have an EP coming, my remixed EP, and it features some of the songs from the project, but they have like features on them. So I have Lucky Day on there with our song On Red. Sir's gonna be on a song. Another artist called Jack James, he's from the UK, who I love. He's gonna be on there. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. What do you have a date for it already?
No, actually, I think it's like April 2nd. That's what I've heard today from.
Also, like in a couple weeks, but you haven't announced it yet.
Yeah, it hasn't been announced yet.
Okay, we'll keep it under wraps until April 2nd. Whatever. Oh, I forgot to say today is St. Patrick's Day. Do you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day in the UK?
Oh no, that's Irish. That's Irish, an Irish holiday.
Well, we celebrate it over here. Look, I have green nails and everything.
What is it?
Honestly, I think people just drink and that's it. There's no real celebration. I feel like we just like holidays here, so we can find to party, but really nothing. I'm not doing anything special for it at all. Have you been able to, so like, you guys have no bars open or nothing?
No, nothing's open. Nothing's open.
I am in disbelief. That's crazy because
yeah, nothing's open. Nothing. Even today, I went to the hair shop, and I literally had to call. Like, it had a number on the door, and there were people inside. It said we're only taking orders over the phone. So I literally had to call them from outside, order what I wanted from inside, and then pay through the door. Like, he put like the scanner like on the glass door, and I just tapped it, and then just he gave me my hair, and it's so weird.
They're so weird. The new norms are so weird. Even like doing Zoom and all this virtual stuff. But I'll be really excited when we get back to touring and all that stuff. Do you have any plans for shows coming up soon?
Not at the moment, but a few things were cancelled last year, so hopefully they come back up and are bigger and better than they were supposed to be. But yeah, not at the moment. Not at the moment. Yeah.
Well, that's all the questions that I have. I enjoyed talking to you so much. I love your background, everything. Your music is super dope. And so next time when you do get a chance to come to Houston, we'll give you the full Houston experience. Do you like turkey legs?
I'm vegetarian and pescatarian. So
okay,
yeah.
Okay, we have a place called Soul Food Vegan. You can go there.
Oh, I'd love to. Let me look it up.
They have Instagram. They're popular on Instagram, and like it's in Third Ward in Houston. So when you do come, we'll take you to get some good vegan food and everything.
Amazing.
But I really thank you for taking the time out today and everything. I do.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're done, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.